Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the final day of the triple type week, and I am hoping that we can catch something better than we did yesterday, but let's see what we can get up to. I am running a little bit behind, so I've already made breakfast, just a fancy apple. Didn't go extra tasty, but, you know, we'll figure out what we're going to do here in just a second. I'm really hoping we did get a double skill trigger from Suicune first thing in the morning. So that was nice, but no skill triggers at all from Gardevoir in the morning, which is in line with how Gardevoir has been acting these last like 3 or 4 weeks. Don't know what's going on, but it's super fun. Let me tell you about it. So, you know, sometimes you just got to complain and then things work out exactly the way you want. Perfect. Double skill trigger there. Maybe that's the start of things turning around. I can only hope. That is also a rank up, so that's going to put us at Master 13. I was thinking 12, but no, I'm a little behind. Master 13. Not too bad for us just kind of chilling and sneaky snacking the last couple of days. No more skill triggers from Suicune there. That is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We did get that double, so, you know, the bombs are looking pretty juicy so far. Not too bad, not too bad. We've got quite a bit of berry productions from it, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can get an extra tasty fancy apple curry, and we'll throw in a bunch of this stuff that we don't really need, like all these extra apples, all this extra corn, and what else? I think we do kind of need to hold on to the rest of this stuff for whatever meal type we get. So I'm going to leave it at that. We will, yes, do not add more. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, kind of. It's kind of not fine, but it's kind of fine. No extra tasty still. I am hoping for the extra tasty just to get a little bit more XP on the fancy apple curry while we're making it. But, yeah, it is what it is. Tis what it is. All right. Let's see. Well, I was going to say, let's see if we can find something good, but we aren't even at the sleep report yet. My brain is still sleeping. There's the cook 17 times. That's what we needed. Might not even make dinner, to be honest with you. Might just leave it as is, but let's get our 200 sleep points. Puts us at a grand total of 1,448. And for our daily lottery, we've got something. 20 diamonds. Ooh, nice, nice. Also, shop does reset here in a few hours, so by the time this goes live, you only got a couple hours left if you're watching this shortly after it does go live. But final warning, I have mentioned it a few times, but you know, final warning, I'm trying to do better about mentioning it more than just a couple hours in advance for just to be safe. But let's jump into this sleep report and let's see what we can find. Hopefully some good stuff, because it definitely can't be worse than yesterday. You know, cannot be worse than that. So we'll see. 9.5 hours of sleep, not too bad. A lot of slumber. Yeah. I was pretty tired and we had storms, so that seems about right. Slumbering is good. That does help skew this pseudo balance towards the Wooper and Mudkip that we are hoping to see. Have we seen a Mudkip at all this week? I don't think we have. I don't think we have at all. 4 2-stars and 2 3-stars. That's not bad, though. That could be some good shardage going on. All right. Toxicroak. That's not quite what we're looking for. Okay. Hopefully we get a Mudkip in here somewhere. Although we do have a berry finding Mudkip that apparently I didn't know about when we looked through the other day. So there's that. But we did get Growlithe, Togepi, Charmander, Ninetales, Crocolore, Wooper, and Toxicroak. I'm wondering, I need to go take a look at that Mudkip again, because I don't know if that one was the one I want to invest in. See? I should have gone left. Ooh. Hello, gorgeous. That is definitely the 3-star sleep, and that is a lot of shards. Ooh, we almost got 20k today. Not bad at all. Cute. All right. Wow, we've only seen 2 Typhlosion sleep styles. Okay. That's, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. With how rare seeing even just a Cyndaquil is, seeing only 2 Typhlosions definitely tracks. Toxicroak is hungry. You are not the one. if Typhlosion was hungry, we could feed it, but the only thing here that we want to catch is going to be that Wooper. So, oh, what's up, buddy? That little goofy smile. Big hit here would be nice. No dice. Did not work. All right, well, that means you get a Poke Biscuit too. All right. Boop. Give him the Poke Biscuit. Hopefully, this is the AAA. We definitely got not what we wanted the other day with the last Wooper we caught. So let's see. Let's see if this will be the one. But that's going to be the only thing we catch here today. Could have fed the Toxicroak, but I'm not super worried about oil right now. That's the one. Completely lost it for a half a second. I think we are going to send out the Wooper candy to help, since Wooper does have the double evolution paths that are actually useful. So we'll definitely do that. I don't know why this felt like a lot of candy at first, but yeah, I mean, I guess it does make sense for a 3-star evolve form. Felt like it was boosted candy, but nope, it's just me being goofy. Anyway, 7,090 research XP and 14,275 dream shards. So that's about 21,365 dream shards, I believe. So not bad at all. Not too bad. Wooper though, hopefully you aren't bad. I need you to be really good. Level 14 and relaxed. AAA, my guy, that's what we need. AAA only. Start. That's a good start, but that nature was looking kind of rough, but AAA is a good start. Come on, buddy. Oh, I'm kind of nervous to scroll down. Oh, yep, charge energy, of course. Yeah, you know, no surprises there. Okay, helping bonus is a fantastic start. Inventory up M is a good start. If we get ingredient finder at 50, we're good. Ooh, and ingredient finder at 75 and more inventory. You know what? I think this is the one. The nature is very unfortunate with XP gains down, but you know what we've got now? We've got neutralizing mints, and I think that could potentially be what we do. Why? Why so bad? Why so bad? Inventory is nice. I mean, yeah, it's not ingredient finding early on, but why so bad? Interesting. Interesting. I have noticed that the calculator is not favoring helping bonus as much as it used to. But at level 50, we're at 55 out of 72. I mean, is it just because they want ingredient finder, both of them earlier on? Is that why? The 69 versus 92. Okay. Huh. Maybe I was hyping this one up more than I should have. Maybe that's what this was. I was just so happy to get helping bonus and ingredient finder that I was hyping it up myself more than I should have. I mean, I know the nature is not an ingredient finding nature. It's not beneficial, really. I mean, energy recovery is nice, but not going to make as big of a difference, nearly as much of a difference as ingredient finding. So maybe it really is that important. But I mean, we also see that it's only like at level 60, a 1% chance of catching a better one. At level 50, a 2% chance. I feel like this is pretty solid, but these numbers, the number of mushrooms is kind of concerning, because we really do need a little bit more than that. Hidden power perk up stew needs 69 exactly. So maybe we don't need as much as I had thought. Maybe that's good enough. I mean, we are getting, on average, 69 per day. With a good camp ticket, that would give us 20% extra, which is gonna be, what is that? An extra, oh man, 14? Is that right? Somewhere around there? So that'd be 83 a day on average. So even a bad RNG day should give us what we need. I don't know. This is definitely better than the one we have. It's definitely better than the one we have. Plus, the helping bonus does help the team that it's on. And what honestly helps itself too. So, I don't know if I don't remember if this number of ingredients, this 69, I don't remember if that number is affected by the helping bonus in the Rate My Pokemon. Let's save this. Let's take it into production comparison, see how it's actually going to function for me. PR of 79 is pretty good, but let's see how it actually functions with my my settings. Let's see, level 14 Wooper. Cool. Save. And I want to check one thing. I'm going to change this to inventory up L and run that calculation again, see if that changes anything. We'll let that go in the background. In the meantime, level 14 Wooper, evolve. Let's get it to 60. Because actually, no, let's go to 50 first. I don't think 50 is going to be enough, but we'll see what's up. And let's leave it as is for now. Let me make sure. I think I turned my, okay, no, my energy is on. So yeah, that's 55 a day. That's even, oh, no. We were looking at 60. That's right. So 55 a day is definitely not going to be enough. This is something we would have to get to 60. But at the very least, until it gets to 60, we could use both Quagsires to get mushrooms. I think the other Quagsire might have helping bonus as well. It does. So they would at least benefit each other in that regard. However, let's see. So 55. Does the mint damage it in a significant way? Because we really would like to get rid of XP gains down. That's the only reason I want to get rid of that mint, or that nature, is that XP gains down is going to be rough to get this thing to 60. So if we could get rid of that, it doesn't affect it at all, which is cool. That's fine. 55.01 and 55.01. Cool. Doesn't affect it at all, so that's good. We could get rid of that, and that way we're not fighting that nature the entire way. It doesn't help its production at all. It just makes it easier for us to level it up. So, oh yes, the one thing I did want to check, I can check it here as well. Turn that to inventory up L. That does actually help. That does help if it's on the team overnight. Yeah, so this would be better used overnight rather than during the day, since it has inventory. Inventory up M fills up in 6 hours. Cool. Okay. Cool. So with inventory up L, it takes 7.5 hours. So that's good. That does give us a few extra. And then if we were to turn on a good camp ticket, it gives us 89. Oh, more than I... Oh, that's with the inventory up L. With the inventory up M, was I correct? 84, yeah. I think I said 83 actually, but close enough. Close enough. All right, that's good. That's good. And then at level 60, with inventory up M, and no good camp ticket, it is 69.62, which is very close to what it said on the Rate My Pokemon screen. So I'm assuming that means it does take that helping bonus into account. So that's good. And then we already have the one helping bonus here, so we don't need to put another one there. But if we do get the other Quagsire on the team, this one would bring in... The other Quagsire would only matter if this one's not at 60 yet. So let's say this one's at 50. The other Quagsire on the team would give this one 57 versus 55. Actually, not that much of a difference. So that's really funny. But then if we get the other Quagsire on the team, how much do they bring in together in one? In one day, they bring in right about 100. So we could use that early on to get a jump start before this one gets to 60. even if we get this one to 60, I don't think I'm going to get rid of this one. We could always just use it as a backup. Like, hey, we're running real low on mushrooms. Let's just throw them both together. It seems kind of wasteful to get rid of this one at level 50 at that point. Plus, it also has the sleep XP bonus. So we could use them together overnight to stock up mushrooms quickly. And this one can help us level up this one, while they both benefit each other with helping bonus. So it seems kind of wasteful to get rid of this one. So yeah, definitely wouldn't do that. I do like that this one has more skill triggers per day though too. But yeah, I'm thinking this one's good enough. And then at level 75, we're going to be looking at something completely different, which is going to be fantastic. At level 75, 82 without needing a good camp ticket. So I know we joke about 75 being a long ways away. It is still a ways away, but I think this might be the guy. This might be the one. I think this Wooper is the one. It's certainly the best we've caught and likely to be the best we're going to catch for a while. So I'm comfortable with it, especially once we make the sub-seed investment to give that inventory up L. Because that's going to be 86 a day at level 75, with 59 a day at level 50 and 77 a day at level 60. So I'm comfortable with this. I think this is probably the best we're going to find for a while. The helping bonus is really making me want to make this work, because that I need more helping bonus Pokemon, period, just to help out the rest of the team. So I could be getting a little bit blinded by that, but I do think this is the one. Of course, I am always open to your comments and critiques on my thought process on this, but I do think this is the one. Again, certainly the best that I've caught, and probably going to be the best I'll catch in a long time. Particularly if we look at these probability odds, level 50, 1.3 chance, 1.3% chance, level 60, a 0.5%, same at 65, and it just goes down. Yeah, it stays at 0.5 basically the rest of the way. I am, again, genuinely surprised that helping bonus isn't as highly rated, but I guess it's because there's better stuff. I mean, we could get Ingredient Finder M at level 10, so there are better things we could get, but you know, I still think it's pretty good. Plus, it's got charge energy, which is super nice. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rename this one. It was 79. It didn't even really go up. It went to 80. You know what? Let's just go ahead and call it 80, because we know we're gonna make that investment anyway. So no point in putting that off. Oh, whoops, not 88. Let's just go ahead and call it what it's gonna be, because we will make that investment. And it's got a helping bonus, which is beautiful. Love to see it. Nice. All right, well, I think we finally have our mushroom Wooper. All right, let's move on. That was a very long tangent on that Wooper. Did not expect to do that today, but you know, it's good stuff when we get a chance to do that. And is this new? No, it's a medal. I keep thinking it's new news, but nope, just a medal, no new news. But we did get a new medal, which is using 300 incense. That took a while. Oh, it was worth it. A medium dream cluster. Nice. Very nice indeed. All right. We still got quite a few medals that we need to earn, so plenty more of that to go. Love it. All right. Let's grab our community reports and hopefully get something good. We got 46. I did forget to collect last night. I forgot. Whoopsies. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of 46 that doubled up. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Just shy of 25%, but pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. Can we get some good stuff? Also, good thing about that Wooper, once we get it to a decent level, we could put it on a Suicune overstacking team and get some mushrooms out of it too, plus get the added benefit of a 5th water type. So that would be good too. But for now, you know what? Let's see if Gardevoir's got something. Nope. Kind of figured. We got a double trigger a minute ago, so no surprise there. Suicune? Nope. Kind of figured. All right. What's the team's energy at? We might be at a point where we could actually swap in the other Quagsire real quick. 20, 25, 25, 32, 25. I mean, maybe for a minute just to get some mushrooms stocked up, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to try to get one more skill trigger if we can. Try to get to, hopefully by the time we get it, we're at 135, 140. That would be great. Skill trigger? No, another berry. And then try to stock up some mushrooms because I am a bit concerned. Well, not as concerned now, but we definitely don't have the candies to get that Quagsire 260 anytime soon. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so definitely want to get the mushrooms from that Quagsire. Plus, having Quagsire on the team does give us the helping bonus, so that's cool. I don't think I want to keep that Quagsire on the team overnight, the one that we have already, because I'd rather start the morning off with energy skill triggers if we could. But mushrooms are the one ingredient that I'm concerned about getting enough of during the Legendary Beasts event. So might do that here in a bit. Skill trigger. No, more berries. I mean, it's fine. I appreciate the berries. It all helps, but not what I'm looking for. But speaking of berries, let's go ahead and check our, actually, no, let's grab our missions first. We'll end off with the berries. Still need to use one more incense, and I did cook 17 times, so that gives me another 2,060 dream shards. Oh, actually, one thing I forgot to do it in the video, but I did it after, was to mini candy boost our Suicune. So this is our final mini candy boost here. And that is going to give us a little over halfway to 38. So level 37, a little over halfway to 38. 32,000 dream shards, not that expensive, honestly, because we're only at level 37. Once you get past 50, it starts really adding up. But we only need to get this one to 50. How far can we go with what we've got left? Probably to like 42, maybe. Oh, not even, just barely 41. Okay. All right. Well, you know, is what it is. We do still have a ton of candies we could use, but I don't think it's going to get us where we want to be. So yeah, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait, because if it doesn't get us to 50, you know, somebody, Star, in the comments pointed out something very, very smart, that it doesn't make sense to drop all these candies into Suicune right now if we can't get it to 50, because it doesn't make a material difference in the amount of skill triggers that we get per day. It only bumps it up by like 0.05, 0.02, 0.0 something. So it is effectively not going to make a difference in the number of skill triggers that we get per day on average. So there's not a point to rushing Suicune to 50, even though I'm trying to make up for lost time. It just doesn't make sense unless we can actually get it to 50. So we'll work on Suicune slowly, little by little, and eventually get it there. And hopefully the Legendary Beast event will give us plenty more Suicune candy to work with as well. So that would be nice. But for now, we're just going to kind of take it easy, not rush, not spend more dream shards than we have to, because we do still need to save those up for Amber Canyon. But last things last, let's go ahead and check our berry bombs. Let's see, we'll start with Blastoise since he's the ingredient finder of the group, and we'll see what this bomb looks like. A lot of cocoa and milk. So we definitely got some cocoa from that double skill trigger this morning. But a lot of berries in there, a lot of strong berries, a lot of milk, a lot of cocoa, which is good. We can let that sit in his inventory instead of sitting in our ingredient bag, so that hopefully we don't have too much when we get to the Beast event. But that way we don't have to stock it up in our bag, and we can use the bag for other stuff that we do need. And then hopefully by the time we get there to the Beast event, it's useful, because if we roll anything other than salads, all this milk and cocoa will be very useful for either desserts or curries. And then if we do roll salads, we've got all this sausage that's super helpful. Ooh, that's a lot of berries. Hopefully someone counted all those berries. I think it was like 143, but you know, a lot of berries either way. How about you, buddy? There'll be a lot of berries and oil and sausage. A lot of berries, A lot of berries, about about 112, but pretty good, pretty good. All right. Well, the berry bomb is starting to take shape. It's looking pretty good. I think at some point next week we will throw on Flareon, get some pod expansions for when the Beast event starts, so that whatever ingredient or recipe type we roll, we can burn off all of the excess stuff that we had for the other recipe types. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I would love to get the Orange Brigade in here, but that's not possible while running over stacking. So sadly, we won't be able to get the boosted extra tasty odds, but we will have a pretty solid start to the Legendary Beasts event. So that is where we're at. Progress report updated. And that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue, Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $1 per month by clicking that subscribe plus button or the join button now. I think it's officially the join button right below this video. You can also find the link to my Ko-Fi in the description if you prefer a one-off donation, the links to my live stream channels, as well as to the Discord where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Good luck next week. And until next time, later, dudes.